So I know I said on last Sunday, this Friday, Thursday, that I wasn't going to be doing a Once Upon a Time review. And, well, I changed my mind because stuff came up. So here's my review for A Strange Case, and I'm doing it live because I'm away and not in my office. So A Strange Case I thought was really, really interesting because it started off by introducing Karen David, but she wasn't Princess Jasmine. And, oh, I guess I have company. Hey. It's Joe. Yes, we had some plans. We went out and he came around.
Surprise.
So now we get to do this live together, which we never do. What do you think of the episode?
This is the first time we've done
a live one. A live video, yeah.
Yeah, this was pretty good. I'd said about halfway through, kind of felt like a season 1 episode.
Yeah, when we watched it.
Which is good. Which is a compliment.
Yes, the season 1 episodes are some of the best the show does, and completely agree that it was really good.
By that, I mean because Jekyll and Hyde, we said this a few weeks ago, it fits, right? The Count of Monte Cristo, it fit. This fits. Like, this is where the show is at its best. These type of stories fit. And this was, I think, a great telling.
Yeah.
Change things up.
Yeah, well, because, episode 2, it went with the Count of Monte Cristo, as you just said, and it just had that awful ending that I don't think anyone expected. So for those of you who are shocked by the ending, not the Jasmine reveal, because everyone knew that Karen David's been cast as Jasmine for months.
Jasmine?
She's Jasmine.
They haven't advertised it at the end of every episode yet this season?
I think just maybe one.
No, every week.
Every week.
Every week they've said, oh, and stay tuned.
Aladdin and Jasmine's Untold Story. So, well, I guess we'll get to actually see it play out. But Jekyll and Hyde died. And
Jekyll and Hyde. Let that sink in.
Yeah,
Jekyll
seriously.
And Hyde both died.
Both gone. Both gone.
Hyde, first of all, arguably the best villain they've had possibly on the show,
since
but
the
definitely in a long time.
Yeah.
Died 4 episodes in.
Yeah, well, not a good thing. How could they? So if you remember, a couple of days ago, I made a video saying, "Can Hyde die?" Giving theories as to why he could possibly, as to how he could get killed.
Spoiler alert.
And yeah, he can die. None of the ways I thought he was going to die came about. They just killed Jekyll. I thought that might have been a way, but I didn't think it would be so boring. Captain Dark One, if you have yet to see the episode, essentially Dr. Jekyll was
we just
skewered. I'm so sorry.
That actually was a spoiler.
That was a spoiler, I guess,
said
of the episode.
Spoiler alert, but yeah, no, it actually was a spoiler.
Jekyll was skewered on this harpoon.
Yeah, it was something attached to like the ship or hanging on the ship.
Yeah, whatever. He got skewered through the abdomen, and then he bled out, and that caused Mr. Hyde to die.
They could do Moby Dick this season.
Well, Captain Nemo's coming.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
that's Moby Dick.
That's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh, I can see. I guess because the harpoon.
Yeah. Imagine the untold story of Captain Nemo. Not Captain Nemo, of Moby Dick.
I mean, it's something. It would fit these classic type of like the books. Like it fits. It really does.
Yeah. No, I agree. Jacob just asked, "How do you feel about Hyde dying?" Because he was one of Jacob's favorites. No.
Yeah.
No, I don't. We don't like it. We want him to stick around.
It was used as a plot device. It was just a simple plot device to show that, for the evil queen to die, Regina has to
die, unless Regina absorbs her back, which is probably
what's going to happen.
It's totally what's going to happen.
We call that in the finale of 5.
Yeah, because in this episode, what it also established is even if you are separated from your darkness, you still have potential for darkness. So everyone's like,
duh.
So yeah, we knew that she would have to take her back because there's no reason to not.
Right, but just for Hyde to die, just to be used as a simple plot device, he was the one kind of leading this whole recharge. Now, are we still going to get Untold Stories? I mean,
I think it's going to be the evil queen.
They're in there. But that's awkward. Like, she wasn't in the land of Untold Stories. Like, although she may have history with them, it doesn't have the impact that Hyde had leading.
Because now we don't know what's going to happen with him. Will Sam Witwer be back? Because now he only got 6 episodes on the show, and now he's dead. And we don't even know how he took over the Land of Untold Stories, because that was the thing where he was the warden.
I would be okay with another Underworld arc just so we got to see more Hyde.
That would also mean Victorious Perfect would come back as Cruella too.
Underworld arc 2.0 without Hades. Book it.
Spin-off. Solid idea.
Once upon a time in the Underworld. There we go.
I think, So Hyde died. That's the big thing in this episode. Jekyll died too. Evil Queen needs to die. Regina needs to die for the Evil Queen to die. Not going to happen. She's just too important to the show.
And what is probably one of the most significant impacts ever on the show, it's going to really have a cause and effect relationship with a lot of things coming up. Big now, right? Okay, biggest thing ever on the show. Rumple got a haircut.
Yes.
That apparently was a big deal because every character talked about it.
Everyone said, both Regina said he cleaned up nice, and Belle even noticed that he got a haircut too. Yeah.
This is TV, guys. This is once in season 6.
Haircut. Haircut's a big deal. Big deal for everyone. What's something else that happened? Well, I guess this episode had a lot of Rumpelstiltskin and Belle. A couple weeks ago was a lot of Emma and Hook, and now it's a lot of Rumple and her.
And Snow and Jasmine too.
Yeah, well, yeah, I like that actually, Snow and Jasmine. I like Jasmine, Karen David's character.
Yeah, she came off very well.
She works. I can't wait to actually see her do stuff. See why she fled from Agrabah. The land she won't mention, but it's Agrabah.
Right. Well, a princess. There was
a prince. Yeah. So Jacob said, how do you feel about Rumple treating Belle like an object and threatening her? Well, that's actually what we were about to talk about. So thank you, Jacob, for the transition.
Okay, and this could be taken. I liked it because, not a thing. I'm not saying it's not a horrible thing. It makes sense for the character, right?
Well, yeah, because normally you said, you justified it to me. Around her, he's very soft, and now he's done with being nice.
Right, he's in love, right? He loves her, but this is who he is, right? This kind of maniacal, kind of you need me, that is. They won't. That smugness,
right?
I feel like has always been missing when it comes to Belle because of his love for her, and now we saw his smugness. Which is who he is, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that's the character. So for him to finally just kind of snap and say, you're going to be coming back to me, that's who he is, and that's who he was when they kind of fell in love.
Yeah, well, he owned her at that point too.
Right, but I don't know if they fell in love.
In this episode,
he was like that originally.
Yeah, in this episode, try to connect all that together by saying he wanted to get Dr. Jekyll to give him the serum to essentially expel weak emotions. So I don't know. I mean, I actually wasn't super on board with him and the backstory part of it. I mean, it worked. I liked it, but I don't really care about Rumple anymore at all.
Yeah.
And poor Mary Lydgate died. That's who Dr. Jekyll had a crush on, and then Mr. Hyde had a crush on, and that was murder.
Straight up.
They tried to direct it to be an accident.
Straight up.
He just pushed her out. There was no.
There was no
struggle.
That was an accident. No, that was.
No.
That was.
He killed her.
That was a push. That was
out the window.
Yeah, he moved forward with that.
Yeah. That was bad.
But
then Rumple banished Hyde.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happened. We had Rumples and Belle. We had Karen David and Mary, Jennifer Goodwin, and then we had some Sam Witwer and Mr. Hyde, or Sam Witwer and Robert Carlyle and Jekyll going on.
Yep.
It was a solid episode. I just felt really bad that they ended Rumple, Mr. Hyde's character so quick.
Sam Witwer was a delight on the show. He was one of the greatest things to come onto the show in a while.
Yeah, no, Joe made a good point. He said maybe if they killed him around the end of the fall run, and then they realized that they needed to kill they would need to kill Regina in the spring, that would be more of an impact.
This gives me even more of a reason why I don't. I've been saying this from the beginning. Everyone's saying, because they've advertised, this will be a full season, right?
Yep.
This won't be 2 half-season arcs. But I've been saying from the beginning, I don't believe it. 22 episodes?
22.
It's a long time, and I know shows like Arrow, Flash, they do it, but once I just feel like they became so complacent.
Yeah, they really did the 3A, 3B, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So I could see them wanting to get away from Untold Stories and do whatever they want to do after, but who knows?
This would have made sense. It would have kept Sam Witwer around for a while, and essentially there would have been a villain for the first half of 1 and villain for the second half of
6.
That's what I mean. Yeah, first half of 6 and second half of 6, and would have been the evil queen the whole time, but not really. Like it would have worked with what they're saying.
Right. I get that. Oh, who knows what's going to happen? I think we really covered it though. Yeah. I mean, Emma and Hook didn't do too much.
Yeah,
that was really it. So, a good question from Hogwarts Streamer 113. Why do you think Jasmine didn't tell Snow who she was? She's probably embarrassed about whatever she did, that she ran away or that she's looking for Aladdin.
I just don't think she wants people knowing her business. Like she's here to look for Aladdin. We got that much. So.
She is. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want people to think that she's from a 1992 Disney movie.
Or 2017 live action remake.
I doubt it.
2018.
2018. Yes, for those of you who don't know, Aladdin is getting the live action treatment next, and it's also getting a prequel film, Genies. Yeah. As to why I think she didn't tell her, I think that she wanted to just kind of blend in and not have the prestige of being a princess around her. And also maybe she feels guilty about whatever she did. But I hope she will most likely find Aladdin. And what can I get to see Jafar next weekend? Which is cool.
Yeah.
Jafar's good. And I think that's pretty much it. So thank you, Hogwarts Streamer and Jacob Hera, for your questions. And we feel like we covered this. So we're going to wrap this up. Live show together. It was fun. So guys, we will talk about soon. See ya.